Hello viewers, today in this video I will try to discuss one question paper that is related to UGC NET December 2020 and June 2021. It was a merged exam due to COVID-19. Exam could not be held, so it was held as combined exam. Okay, so that exam's question paper I have today, and we will try to discuss it. And one more thing, I will try to provide you the right answer from my own research and perspective. But sometimes, despite my endeavor, you may feel that the question's answer which I have told you as correct, that is not the correct. Therefore, it is always better to do your own research. Okay, you must do your own cross verification. Do not treat my answer of a particular question as an absolute right or absolute truth, because you all know there is no absolute truth. That's all. Now let's try to discuss it. The first question that we have got is, we have to first study the given table and answer the question that follow. Given below is a table in which the total number of employees in different departments of an organization along with the male and female ratio is given. In the first box we have got departments: IT, accounts, HR, marketing, production. Then regular employees, total number, ratio, male female. Total numbers are 250, 123, 90, 350, 304. Ratio male female 1 to 355, female 11223. In the contractual employee column, we have got total number 240, 130, 30, 343, 351. Ratio male female 23255, male 12124, female. Now after studying this, you have to study it very attentively. After that, you have to answer the question. So the first question that we have got is, find out the average number of regular female employees in the organization. 83.20, 81.25, 78.50, 79.40. It will be 83.20, but please try to solve it by yourself and then try to match whether whatever you have got is matching with mine or not. Okay. Second question says, find out the difference between regular male employees and contractual male employees in the organization. 2, 3, 4, 5. What will be correct? It will be 3. That is number B. Number 3 says, what is the respective ratio of the total number of female employees in the marketing department to the total number of female employees in the production department? 12 ratio 13, 11 ratio 13, 12 ratio 17, 11 ratio 15. What will be correct? The correct answer for the said question, it will be number 11 ratio 15, number D. Moving on to next question, it says, find out the difference between the number of contractual male employees and the number of contractual female employees in the organization. 298, 295, 302, 307. It will be 302. That means number C will be correct. Number 5 says, which department has the highest number of female employees? Production, accounts, marketing, and IT. So it will be production. That is number A. Done. Moving on to number 6 question, it says, which of the following is the highest level of teaching? Memory, understanding, reflective, thinking. It will be reflective. Reflective will be the correct answer. 7 says, which of the following are the characteristics of an adolescent? A, B, C, D, E. Increasing independence from adult control. B, rapid physiological changes. C, emotionally mature. D, acts rationally. E, increased focus on activities with peer groups. Now choose the correct answer. A, B, C, B, C, D, C, D, E, A, B, E. Question number 7, it will be A, B, and E. Number D will be correct. Number 8 says, which of the following are the most influential factors of learning? Government policy, motivation, aptitude, interest, physical facilities. A, B, C, D, E. Now choose the correct answer from the options given below. It will be number B, that is B, C, and D only. Moving on to number 9, it says match list 1 with list 2. In list 1, we have institutions offering courses through SIAM, A, B, C, D, NCERT, IGNOU, CEC, UGC. In list 2, we have level of education, post-school education, undergraduate education, postgraduate education, school education. Now choose one from the given options: A4, B1, C3, D2, A4, B3, C1, D2, A4, B1, C2, D3, A4, B2, C3, D1. 9 will be number C, A4, B1, C2, D3. Okay, number C is the correct answer. Now number 10 says, in a learner-centric approach, a teacher should what? A, B, C, D. A, clarify concepts by citing examples. B, facilitate student learning. C, explain concepts by using adequate support materials. D, demonstrate inside the classroom. It will be facilitate student learning. 11 says, independent verification of a research effort is known as what? Inquiry, probe, replication, investigation. It will be replication. Wait. It will be replication, number C. Number 12 says, which of the following are characteristics of quantitative research? A, B, C, D, E. Questions are open-ended. Identified variables are measured. Questions are standardized. If the sample size is large, the findings can be easily generalized. It is difficult to fix the level of measurement. A, B, C, D, E are the options. Now choose the correct option from the options given below. A, B, C, B, C, D, C, D, E, S, C, S, C, E. 12. It will be B, C, and D. B, C, and D will be correct. Okay. Yes. 13 says, given below are two statements. One says, researchers in history are myth makers. Two says, various movements in social history, new history have provided new narratives for history researchers. In light of the above statements, choose the most appropriate answer from the options given below. A, B, C, D. Statement 1 and 2 are correct. Statement 1 and 2 are incorrect. Both. 1 is correct, 2 is incorrect, 1 is incorrect, 2 is correct. So both 1 and 2 are correct. This will be our answer. Okay. Wait. Okay, 14 says, it says that according to Weimer and Dominic, the sequential steps in content analysis are what? ABCD: defining the population, selection of appropriate sample, identifying the unit of analysis and construction of categories. D, code, analyze and draw inferences from the collected data. Question number 14, number D will be correct. That means code, analyze and draw inference from the collected data. Number 15 says, formulation of the research question or hypothesis by the researcher. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. Okay, wait. Okay, we had more option. It will not be correct. Okay. So these are the options for us: A, B, C, D, E, B, C, D, E, A, C, D, E, A, B, E, A, B, C, D. 14. So it will be E, A, B, C, D. Okay. All are correct. We just have to match it, or we have to bring it in an orderly way. Okay. E, A, B, C, D will be correct, not the D which I said previously. So sorry for that. Question number 15 says, match list 1 with list 2. In list 1, we have ethical concepts like ABCD, categorical imperatives, utilitarianism, C, golden mean, D, theory of justice. List 2 says source: Aristotle, John Rawls, Immanuel Kant, John Stuart Mill. Now choose the correct options: A1, B2, C3, D4, A2, B3, C4, D1, A3, B4, C1, D2, A4, B1, C2, D3. Question number 15, number C will be correct: A3, B4, C1, D2. 16, not 16, 15 done. Now 16. In the transactional type of communication, the elements are what? Independent, interdependent, neutral, inactive. It will be interdependent. 17 says, which of the following influence non-verbal communication? ABCDE, avoidance of signals, invisible incon, incongruence, sorry for the pronunciation. C, culture. D, geographical location. E, contextuality. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. ABC, BCD, CDE, ADE. Number 17, it will be C. That is C, D, and E will be correct. 18 says, given below are two statements, one is labeled as assertion A and other is labeled as reason R. Now, assertion A says communication must include the transfer and understanding of messages and their meanings. Reason R is saying achieving perfect communication is a technical possibility. In light of the above statement, choose the correct answer from the options given below. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, but R is false. A is false, but R is true. Question number 18, correct answer will be A is true, but R is false. Means assertion is true, but reason is false. 19 says, according to Robbins et al., the sequence of communication functions is what? ABCD: control, motivation, emotional expression, information. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. BCDA, DSCB, CDBA, ABCD. 19, number D will be correct. A, B, C, D means sequentially all will be correct. 20 says, which of the following are the traits of competent communicator? A, B, C, D, E. Mindfulness, receptive to new information, thinking before acting. This should always go by the first impression. E, B, passive to issues around. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. A, B, C, B, C, D, C, D, E, A, D, E, 20. A will be correct. A, B, C, except the D, E. Moving on to 21, it says, what comes next in this sequence? 1, 2, 2, 4, 8, 32. Then what? 84, 64, 1, 2, 8, 2, 5, 6, 21. Correct option will be 84. 22 says, if 7 persons can build a house in 30 days, how long will it take 3 persons to build the same house, provided that they all work at the same rate? 100 days, 70 days, 30 days, 210 days. 22, it will be 210 days. What? 22, 21, 22, 23. Here I would add, I would like to add one thing, that I have done my best to provide you correct answer, but due to some reason you may feel or you may see that some answers are not correct. So please try to cross verify it from your own end. Okay, so 23 number we would like to do now. The 23 says, if the difference between compound interest and simple interest on some principal amount and 20% for 3 years is res 64, then the principal amount is what? Res 495, 550, 375, 523. It will be 500. According to me, I am not saying this will be correct. Okay. Then 24 says, given below are two statements. Statement 1 says, the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand of a clock, when the clock shows 3 hours and the minute is 25 degree. Statement 2 says, between 4 and 5, the minute hand and hour of a hand of a clock will be coincident at 21 9 by 1 minutes past 4. In light of the above statement, choose the correct answer from the options given below. 1 and 2 are true, 1 and 2 are false, 1 is true, 2 is false, 1 is false, 2 is true. 24, correct option will be number D, that is 1 is false, 2 is true. 25 says, which of the following statements are correct? A says, if the cost price of an item is res 56 and the gain percentage is 20%, the selling price of item is 76.2. B says, if the cost price of an item is res 80 and the loss percentage is 15%. The selling price of the item is res 68. C. If an item purchased in res 5 is sold for res 6, the profit is 25. Now choose the correct answer from the options given below. C only, B only, B and C, A and B. 25. Correct option for the question will be number B, that is B only. 26 says match list 1 with list 2. In list 1 we have ABCD, Vyapti, Anumana, C, Prataksha, D, Upamana. List 2 says an immediate valid cognition of reality due to some kind of senior sense object contact. 2 says a source of knowledge on the basis of the likeness of things. 3 says knowledge of an object due to previous knowledge of some sign or mark. 4 says the universal relation between the middle and major term of inferences. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. A4, B4, C3, A1, B4, C3, D2, A2, B3, C1, D4, A3, B2, C1, D4, A4, B3, C1, D2. 26. Correct option will be number B, that is A2, B3, C1, D4, according to me. 27 says match list 1 with list 2. In this one we have ABCD, Sanidhi, B, Tatparya, C, Yogayatta, D, Akanksha. List 2 says mutual fitness and compatibility of the constituent words in a sentence. 2 says expectancy between the words between different in a sentences. 3, propinquity between the different words in a sentence. 4 says meaning intended by the sentence. These are the options for you. 27. It will be A3, B4, C1, D2, that is number D. Then 28 says name the fallacy committed in this argument. In the argument, all household pets are domestic animals. No unicorns are domestic animals. Therefore, some unicorns are not household pets. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. Undistributed middle, affirmative conclusion from negative premises, exclusive fallacy, existential fallacy. 28. It will be existential fallacy. 29 says consider a proposition as true and false respectively in a square of the opposition of propositions. Then which one of the following is correct? ABCD, O is true and I is false. E is undetermined and O is false. O is undetermined and I is false. I is true and E is false. 29. Correct option will be number D. That means I is true but E is false. Number D. 30 says in which of the following forms of knowledge there cannot be any prediction of the subject in terms of the subject predicate relation. These are the options for you. ABCD, Nirvikalpaka Prataksha, Savikalpaka Prataksha, Samaya Lakshana Yogaja. 30. It will be Nirvikalpaka Prataksha. 30. Now 31. A spreadsheet is what? ABCD, 1-dimensional tabular grid, 2-dimensional tabular grid, 3-dimensional tabular grid, 4-dimensional tabular grid. 31. It will be 2-dimensional tabular grid. Done. 32 says in electronic banking, ATM stands for what? Automated transfer money, automated teller machine, automatic transfer machine, automatic transfer mode. 32. It will be automated teller machine. 33. Which of the following is a disadvantage of laptop computers in comparison to desktop computers? It has trailing wires, it has lower power consumption, it is lightweight and self-contained, it is easier to break or steal. 33. It is easier to break or steal laptop, but if you want to steal a desktop, then it will take time. 34 says which of the following statements are correct? ABCD, laser printers use drying. B, unlike dot matrix and inkjet printers, laser printers do not use ink when producing a document. C says laser printers use the property of static electricity. D, laser printers produce ozone gas and tiny tone particulates in the air. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. A, B, D, A, C, D, B, C, D, A, C. 34. Correct option will be A, C and D only. 35 says given below two statements. One says DRAM consists of number of transistors and capacitors. Statement 2 says DRAM needs to be constantly refreshed. In light of the above statements, choose the correct answer from the options given below. 1 and 2 are true, 1 and 2 are false, 1 is true, 2 is false, 1 is false, but 2 is true. 35 correct option for the question, it will be both 1 and 2 are true, that is number A. 36 is according to Niti Aayog's SDG index 2019-2020, which among the following states is the best performer in the attainment of SDG 5 gender equity? ABCD Kerala, Himachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Goa. 36 it will be number B, Himachal Pradesh. 37 says protection from ultraviolet radiations as envisaged under the Montreal Protocol also contributes to following SDGs. What? ABCD SDGs 3, 11, 14, 15, SDGs 10, 16, 17, SDGs 4, 5, 11, 17, SDGs 8, 10, 12. 37 it will be SDGs 3, 11, 14, 15. 37 is done. 38 says among all recorded species in the world, India accounts for about what? A, B, C, D. A 7 to 8%, 10 to 12%, 15 to 18%, 20 to 25%. It will be 7 to 8%. 39 says in respect of biochemical oxygen demand BOD, the permissible Indian standard for discharge of treated effluents in inland surface waters is what? ABCD 5.0 mg per liter, 6.0 milligram per liter, 15.0 milligram per liter, 30.0 milligram per liter. 39 correct option for the said question will be 30.0 milligram per liter. 40 says which type of power plants uses the latest length per unit of GWH energy production? Wind, coal, solar, geothermal. 40 correct option will be geothermal. 41 says which of the following are the major recommendations of NEP 2020 related to higher education? A, B, C, D, E. To increase GER, gross enrollment ratio, maybe, if I'm not wrong, from 26.3% to 50% by 2035. B, establishment of world-class universities. C, light but right regulation by a single regulator for higher education. D, promoting research in science and technology. E, opening of 1500 more universities. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. A, B, A, C, B, D, D, E only. 41 correct option for the set question, it will be A and C. A and C will be correct. A and C, not B. A and C, that is number B. 42 says given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and other is labeled as reason. R. Assertion as is choice-based credit system CBCS is adopted out of the need for flexibility in the education system so that students, depending upon their interests and aims, can choose interdisciplinary, intradisciplinary and skill-based courses. Reason are saying the majority of Indian higher education institutions have been following a marks or percentage-based evaluation system which obstructs the flexibility for the students to study the subjects/courses of their choices and their mobility to different institutions. In light of the above statement, choose the most appropriate answer from the options given below. A, B, C, D, both A and R are correct, and R is the correct answer. A, both assertion and reason are correct, but R, reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Assertion is correct, reason is not correct, assertion is not correct, and reason is correct. 42 correct option will be both assertion and reason are correct, but and our reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Wait. 43 Nalanda was established in which century? ABCD 2nd century, 3rd century, 4th century, 5th century. 43 it will be 5th century. 44 says arrange the following seats in descending order in terms of GER, gross enrollment ratio, in higher education. ABCD Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Himachal Pradesh. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. ABDEC, BADCE, BDEAC, DAECB. 44 it will be number D, that means DAECB. 45 says deemed to be university is established by what? ABCD, an act of the parliament, B, an act of the state legislative assembly, C, a notification of the central government on advice of the UGC, D, a notification of the UGC on the advice of the state government. 45 correct option for the question will be number C, a notification of the central government on advice of UGC. 46 says, so here we have got one passage, and after reading the passage we have to answer the question. I always say one thing, and that is, while reading the passage you have to be utterly focused and and you must have your concentration. Then only you can get 10 out of 10, because this passage is utterly doable, completely doable. So you only need one thing, that is concentration and focus. That's all. Well, now let me read it, then try to solve it. The concept of emotional labor emerges from studies of service jobs, but emotional labor is relevant to almost every job. At the last, your managers expect you to be courteous, not hostile in your interactions with co-workers. The true challenge arises when employees have to project one emotion while feeling other. This disparity is emotional dissonance, and it can take a heavy toll. Bottle up feelings of frustration, anger, and resentment can eventually lead to emotional exhaustion and burnout. Emotional dissonance is like cognitive dissonance, except that emotional dissonance concerns feelings rather than thinking. It is from the increasing importance of emotional labor as a key component of effective job performance that we have come to understand the relevance of emotion in every field. Emotional labor creates dilemmas for employees. There are people with whom you have to work that you just plain do not like. Maybe you consider their personality abrasive. Maybe you know that, sorry, there is no word, that maybe you know they have said negative things about you behind your back. Regardless, your job requires you to interact with these people on a regular basis, so you are forced to feign friendliness. It can help you on the job, especially if you separate emotions into felt or displayed emotions. Felt emotions are an individual's actual emotions. In contrast, displayed emotions are those that the organization requires workers to show and considers appropriate in a given job. They are not innate, they are learned. Similarly, most of us know we are expected to act sad at funerals, regardless of whether we consider the person's death a loss, and to appear happy at a wedding even if we don't feel like celebrating. Research suggests that at workplaces, it is expected that we should typically express positive emotions like happiness and excitement and suppress negative emotions like fear, anger, disgust, and contempt. Now, the first question that we have got of question number 46 is, the basic principle of emotional labor management is what? A, B, C, D. Be less hostile to other employees. Entertain only limited interaction within the organization. Be polite to co-workers. Do not show your frustration. 46, it will be polite to co-workers. It will help you in your job, and it will help you in your career. Next question that we can say is 47. It says, within an organization, emotional dissonance affects what? ABCD. Cognitive consonance, effective job performance, solutions to labor issues, constructive thinking. 47, it will be effective job performance. Next says 48, it says, in a workplace environment, labor managers should give preference to what? Displayed emotions, felt emotions, negative emotions, expressions of frustration. It will be displayed emotions. 49 says, which of the following feelings one should feign at a workplace? Fear, excitement, contempt, happiness. A, B, B, C, C, D, B, D. 49, it will be A and B. A and B, it was fear and excitement. Last question. It says, According to the passage, effective emotional labor management involves what? Acceptance of emotional dissonance, free expression of feelings of frustration, display of friendly emotions, side tracking the learned emotions. Number C, display of friendly emotions. It will be correct. So we have done one question paper. I hope it will help you, but please try to stick to the syllabus and stick to the previous year question paper. That's all I would like to say, and do not forget to do your own revision. All the best for your upcoming exam.